let's get the expansion download if I can. Freaking game audio. Hello? Oh God, you can hear that I'm listening to Drippy Drip. Shh. Move him to a different channel. There we go. Drippy Drip. Music. Musica. Uh. Me. Oh. Oh.
You're becoming a fixture on these missions.
Now that I've had a taste of your gallivanting lifestyle, how can I return to the humdrum of provincial
Thank you for the
life?
hydrate.
Besides, been a part of this from the start, I have. I'm here to see it through.
And your paw knows where you are.
Yes.
I'm
He
ready.
asked for volunteers. Wanted to repay the Alliance for their generosity. He's tending to things back home. Besides, I'll have a wayfinder by my side, and a damned powerful wizard awaiting my arrival.
Who could have teleported us there in an instant? Believe me, sea travel is nothing to romanticize.
My first real voyage. Picture it. The breeze ruffling my fur, all majestic-like as I brave the salty tide. Anchors away.
That's it. Get it out of your system. Consider it the sea's initiation.
Poised arrow got seasick. Big frickin' rip.
Relieved that you made it in one piece. You certainly took the scenic route.
Hey, yo.
I had no
I
hand
hope you
in
having a
that
wonderful day.
decision.
Well, you're here,
Ellen, hope you
and
vibe.
that's what matters. Countess Anise certainly appreciates it.
Anise said the allies have made it to the outskirts of Bavanissos.
I
But
can't
it's
move?
inaccessible?
Okay, interesting choice.
Correct. The Countess will get you up to speed. She's waiting on ahead.
Wayfinder?
Wayfinder?
Poised arrow. The sea's temper disturbs all in its wake. Ginger root should calm your ails.
Or perhaps an elixir.
Whatever it takes.
He got seasick.
You made it. How was your first voyage?
I'll do things your way next time.
Figured as much. I'll prepare you a nausea elixir once we're settled here.
It was never going to be as easy as waltzing through the front door. Spectral agony looms thick over this entire isle.
Is that why it feels so heavy here?
You're sensing a futile cling to power long obliterated. The Mersad's prized torture method. Heavy as an understatement.
I felt it too, Wayfinder. It stinks deep, this isle. And I've been sensing a vast well of it somewhere north of us.
Suspicious muck usually protects important information. Maybe we start there.
The youth's instincts belie his age. The North is a graveyard for one of the bloodiest Seer Mersat battles. Our plan is to start north, but stay vigilant. Darkness looms here like a vindictive foe, raring to settle her score.
This is like an actual place I can stand, right? Oh, the obsidian rise. Like, hang on, there's a marker there. There's a POI? Hello? Okay, so what does this area look like? Alliance staging ground. Sought mirror, don't know what that does. Coin collector. Scavenged obsidian equipment. Ah. Looks fine. There's the Titan plate recipe things. Put in cache key. The obsidian stuff is supposed to look like.
That's quality armor.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's the enhanced obsidian stuff. That looks pretty cool. Eventually we may go get that. Why is this game lagging me? Hello? Why is my FPS so low? Hello? What do you mean? Why isn't he not talking? Enter the alliance increases. Impatience. Now we'll learn the area as best as we can. We have to survey teams dispatched north, south, and centrally across the Isle. As discussed, beginning in the north is your best bet. you encounter anything odd, notably odd, contact me at once. Also, I see that Hash Commander's off. Just went offline. Hello? Wait. How am I supposed to drop it off? Or string it down. There. Reading the button tells you what the button
I heard you
does.
were looking for old Versat writings. There might be some fragments around camp.
I could outrun a centaur.
Stone cluster? The resource of this area?
Let's get underway.
Here's Mersat stone. Can I store it? I can store it. Hopefully, yeah.
Which direction from here?
To find our target, we must track them. The journey can have strong noses and have even objectives.
Order. Time to saddle up, everyone.
We're in a new zone, so we've got a bunch of stuff to do. I've never seen before. A lot of obsidian things. Also another resource. Thought obsidian is the other resource. Normally two. We found the second one. I didn't realize there was an event going on. is bend target over here. I'm gonna go for that.
Time to do some real damage.
Not gonna leave us alone, are they? Take them out!
I could outrun a centaur. Rip him up! Fight him up loose!
I appreciate your funky pants.
Not happening.
Funky pants. That's what I'm saying.
I could outrun a centaur. Set him up for the kill.
Not gonna leave us alone, are they? Take them out!
Jimothy! Jimothy be Jimothy? So Jimothy, when you gonna play some freaking Guild Wars, huh? when you gonna Guild Wars 2 with me, huh? Get emoted. Ah, I got nug timed. For the nuggies.
Our scouts have been turned back by
plan
unusually
some,
hostile creatures and spirits along this route.
When you play some,
I'll scan the area. A high concentration of
Guild Wars 2 with
bloodstone
me, sir.
residue could explain it.
You think? Whiskers won't stop twitching. Feel like I'm gonna seize flames.
The creatures here will just not cooperate. Deadly force isn't necessary.
Guilds of War
Use a rifle
with
from
a
the doorway and
chainsaw
cut them
gun.
off.
Right. No, that's Gears of War. I want Guild Wars 2, sir. Gotta play some Guild Wars 2.
explosive. Bloodstone concentration is high, but
You'll be feeling that one for days.
enough to explain the unusual
Mine.
hostility.
All mine.
Great! Nothing unusual. My nose breaks to differ, but hey, fine by me. Back to camp then.
She'll want answers.
Bryn, I call upon your power. Hope that bloodstone isn't active. Impressive combination! Replenishing. My task here is done. Time to do some real damage. This is getting serious.
Ooh.
I was in some deep trouble there. Need help here. You'll be feeling that. They'll have to get much harder. You sick? I am
Champion. That is burn time, baby.
unleashed.
I like that the status that this champion has is kicks.
You sick? I am dead.
Champion is actually a donkey. Confirmed. Dead.
Maybe. I heard some of the ghosts mentioned a blood phenom. What do you suppose that is?
Beats me. Won't let it go, will you?
Gasta's notes about the ghosts observed around Sanguine Crater don't line up with our experiences here. before. Their behavior was solely
Another drain
attributed to their
one.
past trauma at the time
Oh,
of
yeah?
their sacrifice.
Pretty big, too.
All mine.
Titans
The local wildlife, these ghosts,
probably exited the
they're
city.
reacting to something
Went
recent.
east, then moved
Further in
south
the
when they
ruins.
smelled the bloodstone.
You'd like us to just march right in there, I bet.
Hold on. If there's something dangerous in there, the rest of our forces ought to know what.
Follow me then. It'll be worth the risk. I promise.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
Hello? I was busy mining a thing? Rude.
Bloodstone. Time to do some real damage. I am death incarnate. Replenishing.
I hear their impertinent words, stifling me, holding me back. No more.
Those incantations. Ancient necromancy. He's trying to siphon life force to resurrect himself.
It's gonna be hard to stop it with this bloody behemoth swatting us like flies.
Then we topple this thing first. Double time.
Feel the fury.
Watch where you step.
Replenishing. Time to do
enough,
some real
obviously.
damage.
Me.
Replenishing.
I'm too smart to keep you down.
Your construct is gone, Versailles. It's just you.
Just. I think I am more than a match for a few sacrificial lambs.
Yeah? What about them?
What? Get your hands off me, you insect! You... This will not be my end!
Sweet, sweet. Compared to that lunatic, I think I'm rather pleasant to work with.
Uh-huh.
Sure, Scholar. Just try to prioritize our own safety in the future.
Right. Point thoroughly made. For now, let's take a proper look around before we head back. A place like this is ripe for documentation.
I don't know what that Mersat mirror does. We'll probably have to go visit one eventually. Oh, group event.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Hit him with the fireball. Big son.
This one might just be jewelry, but... Oh, look out!
Bailey's.
Oh, that had to hurt. Sharp blades, sharp mind.
It's better than where I came from.
I think I see another. If you hold them off, I'll grab it.
Hey, Orange, how you doing? And Monkey Bands.
I can't tell if these are works of art or of magic myself. They can make such beautiful things when they wanted to. Wasn't enough for them, seems like. Well, it'll do for us.
Blah, you're blah. Well, I hope it gets better.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Another personal
owe you
victory.
a bottle of
Another
honey,
event completed.
my friend.
To the app.
I'll pass these along to the wizards. Might do a quick sketch of them first, even if they can't tell us about the Mistbird.
24 plus hour stream from Ragma. Charu.
Alright, before we can head out, we need to initialize the golems. Input their instructions and escort them to the front gate. I do it myself, but I need to take an inventory of
I want to check what the rewards were over here. Hang on. Land speaker, what do you have for sale, sir? A scavenged obsidian box. Okay. So lets me just get a scavenged weapon box of my choice. Scavenged weapon of my choice. Wow, I already have almost the amount of curious Masat stuff that I need. Interesting. I don't know if I want those right away. I might wait till if I ever get to play this with someone else. Eventually I'll come back here, I assume. If I can convince other people to play fucking Guild Wars.
Goodbye.
Guild Wars Dose.
This place makes the rest of Janthier look downright inviting.
She's gathering agony. Leave the basin now.
Gotta convince some more people to play Guild Wars 2 again.
I shall find a place in the choir for you, and together we will sing so loudly they will hear us in Nyos.
Ah, you need to do Mersat Shadowcraft in order to be able to do that. Okay, understood. Is it free? Base game is completely free. You can play all the way up to level 80 and do all the base story for free.
She's lost her grip on the construct. Now's your chance. Shift your focus to her.
Insolent worms! For every one of us they struck down, we reaped dozens. Not so much soldiers.
Ever consider being a salesman? I mean, to be fair,
Sex underfoot.
it is what my father used to do. I mean, he still kind of does it now that I think about it. Her job is basically the same thing. He just upgraded with the times. Uses the internet for it now. Oh, I assume I need to have Shadowcraft to get into there as well. Yikes, okay. Understood. Big yikes moments. Private Steam decides it wants to launch this decade. Charu? Oh yeah, you can play it through Steam or through their own launcher as well. I recommend launching it through Steam to play the base game. And then when you want to buy the DLCs, pay attention to their website/sales. Because they have like big time sales. Like they do big sales of their expansions. Like around Christmas time, it'll be like, cool, you want to buy like 4 expansions for like $10? They don't do their sales on Steam though, as far as I can remember. Not bad at all. Well, okay, so I'll be fair. they have a lot of expansions now. So if I open this up, so this is base game, Central Tyria. Then Heart of Thorns is a DLC. Path of Fire is an expansion. Iceberg Saga technically isn't an expansion. It was like a small thing. It goes on sale for like $5 all the time. But then the next big DLC was End of Dragons. Then they started doing slightly smaller DLCs, right? So it was, this came out, and then this was $30. Heart of Thorns. And Path of Fire came out for $30. But then when End of Dragons came out for $30, Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire became a bundle for $30. So these two together cost $30 now, I think. Instead of what they originally cost. So it's $30 for these two, $30 for End of Dragons, then $25, and there's a new one coming out that's going to be another $25 that I already pre-ordered, but, you know, don't tell nobody. However, these first, like, 3 go on sale all the time. And I think they're starting to do secrets as well on sale pretty often. And they like to do, like, bundle sale thingies, so if you end up wanting to look into it. But play the base game all the way through on one character first, is my suggestion. Get to level 80, play the entire story, because then you're going to know what you're in for. Because although the story does get better, their writing obviously gets better and the way they do it gets better, it's still got that same feel. So it's a good way to prepare for if you even want to spend money. And then there's no subscription fees, so this is not a subscription game. It's a, you buy the expansion, then you have it forever. And there's no time limit trial on the base game either. It's, the entire base game is completely free, so. Play for how long you want, whenever you want. You'll never lose your account, characters or otherwise. There are some limits, like you have slightly less character slots. I don't think you can use the /yell command, but like, who cares? I hardly use that command. I think that's about it. It's very unlimited when it comes to the base game. For $9 DLC not including Visions, that's less expensive. Yeah. Yeah, and Visions isn't out yet. Visions is pre-order, obviously. Like, we have no access to Visions, as you can see here. It will be a new slot on this mastery rank. So if you look at my level down here, and you see that it says 405, that means that my character is level 80, which is the maximum level you can get to. But I've gained 405, or I've spent 405 of these little points by leveling these mastery rank things up. So this counted as 1, this counted as 2, this counted as 3, etc., etc. And as you go farther into these trees, they cost more and more of these available points that you just find by... They're like achievement points, right? When you spend those achievement points, it raises that little level. So you can see sort of how many DLCs somebody has played based on their mastery rank. The highest right now is 600 and something. And then to actually level it up, as you can see, there is an EXP bar, right? So I'm like waiting to get this EXP bar up, and what this will do is it'll teach my Warclaw to strike enemies when I dash through them. So the Warclaw is not this. Warclaw is this mount. Mine's using a custom skin, but when I use the dash ability, which is that, it'll automatically strike people.
Need to be careful. Easy to get
Once I
turned
unlock
around
that.
out here.
Also, the Warclaw can triple jump. It's kind of cool. So it's a good RPG. Exactly. There is, like, it doesn't raise the level cap. It just raises the amount of cool abilities you gain with time. To give an example, ignoring these ones, because this is basically just boosts in town / when you're in a party, legendary crafting for the base game, and doing fractals, which is like dungeons. So base game, you can pretty much ignore those. That's just extra credit. But you'll notice in Heart of Thorns, you get a glider, and these are all the abilities that you can learn with the glider. So you literally spend the points, the achievements that you've gotten as you're going down, to upgrade your glider. Its lore allows you to do stuff like speak their language and use their traders. You can find mushrooms around the map that you can use and go super fast. This one lets you pass through their poisonous areas without taking any damage. So it's like, it's a new gating thing and a new thing to level up and do. Pretty fantastic. As well as the first 3 DLCs also added elite specializations. The Reaper came from Heart of Thorns, then Scourge came from Path of Fire, and then Harbinger came from End of Dragons. They didn't do any elite specializations with Secrets or Janther. However, they said they're bringing back they're going to do a new elite specialization. The Secrets of the Obscure allowed most classes to use every weapon, and Janther Wilds taught every single class how to use the spear, which used to only be an underwater weapon. And in fact, is the weapon that I'm using right here. I'm a necromancer using a spear. It's pretty fun. But yeah, it has an absurd amount of content. There has been rumors / they've verified that they are working on Guild Wars 3. Eventually. It's in progress, but meanwhile they're actually releasing another DLC for this, so wow.
Time to do some real damage.
Got Shadowcraft Mastery unlocked. Hell yeah, brother. So, Mirren Movement, I need to learn that. Mersat Ruins Delving. Do I want to train this? Also, because of how the mastery system works, it highly benefits you to play multiple characters through this game. Which is why I want other people to play, right? So that I can go and play some of these other DLCs eventually with them again. But also, because there's unlocks that you can get in the base game that I just don't have yet. Because I haven't played with the character that was the correct, the correct storyline to get certain items. If I look at... So if I look at the My Story for Nassandra, and as you can see, I haven't even done the base game on this character yet. You can skip past the base game, spoilers. But as you can see, I picked to be Trickster Demon, Unknown Parents, a Street Rat that uses Charm, and worships Grenth. So those are the human choices I made. Unknown Parents is a part of the story. In the beginning of the game, one of the storyline things you'll get is based on the unknown parents. The entire storyline at the beginning is based on the fact that you're friends with another street rat and you hang out and like an enemy mob fights. That is completely different from if you're playing a human and you picked the noble background. Because in the start of your game, you have a different friend and you're in a high noble society. Like, the game's fucking cool. I enjoy it. And if you want to play through the story with another person like being the host, if you pick the same race and background options, so say Orange Man, say you picked Unknown Parents and Street Rat as your options as a human, if I were to go with you and follow through your storyline, it would literally let me press a button that says I'm taking your choices as my own, so I don't have to do the instance myself. So we can finish a story purely using you as the host, basically. It does require that you have matching background, though. Class doesn't matter. Just the background matters. But I can also just join an instance, even if I don't have the same thing. I just can't use it as my own story, because obviously my story is different. Yeah, it wants me to train the Mersat mirror movement to even continue playing. Ah, fuck. How many plans tomorrow after D&D I'd be down to play? Sure. I'm fine with that. Probably make a new character. I'll pick the same background and race as you, but I'll obviously pick a different profession, a different class. I guess, technically because of the unlocks I have, I could even pick the same class, but just use a different build. The professions are a little weird, because of the customization you can do. Obviously, I've trained in pretty much everything on my Necromancer, other than I didn't finish this. But if you go into builds, you actually pick 3 of those specializations, or 2 specializations and 1 elite, which in this case is, I chose Reaper. And you can pick different stuff. And you can pick totally different weapon types. A Guardian using, sword and shield is way different from a Guardian using hammer, for example. And you can freely switch. It's good. That was laggy. Is the giant red bubble your health? It is. It's either your health or you're mounted. It's your mount's health. Oh, that's the one thing that the base game kind of meh. At the beginning of the game, after you reach level like 10 or something, it'll let you use the Raptor mount for free, but only for like a few days, because it's actually a part of the Path of Fire DLC. Pretty much every mount, every mobility thingy is DLC only. And that's just because that's when it was introduced. The base game didn't have any. But they want to be able to give you, like, quick movement at the beginning. Yeah. So they give you the Raptor so that you can do some shenaniganry. Also, that's going to hurt. They'll give you some fast movement at the beginning of the game. I think the goal is so that you can get your character pretty quickly through the levels. There's also permanent boosts if you play for a long period of time. Let me see if I can go and find it. Um, so yeah, here we go. So just by playing the game, I have a like boosted magic find. Anytime I dismantle an item, here I can give an example. So say I'm dismantling this items.
Begin destruction protocol.
Gonna pull them apart. If you see this luck essence here, if I eat that, that is a permanent luck increase to my entire account.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
That is not like an individual thing. So the actual magic find increases after a certain amount of time, but I think once you're at 300, it's pretty much capped. Obviously, I'm nowhere near that, but let me try to find it. Oh, here we go. So, account bonuses. As you can see, I find 22% more gold from killing enemies just because of my achievements and boosts and stuff. That's just from playing the game. I didn't buy any of that gold find. Karma gain plus 6%, again. Just from playing the game and earning the achievements. XP gain, just plus 9%, just because I've played the game for long enough. And then as you can see, as your luck goes up, your magic find will increase. So I need another 3,000. And those things that I just ate gave me 600 and 300, I think. There's a lot of like permanent boosts. So every achievement you get is between every character on your account. It is not singular. I see gems you can buy. So gems you can buy give you access to Black Lion Trading Company stuff. So it's just cosmetic-y crap. Cosmetic-y crap or like tooling things that have cosmetics on them. So these tools don't ever break, but like the tools in game are, you can just buy a pile of them for cheap. So it's more for the cosmetic. And then skins for things. But even then, you can actually exchange currency. So you can buy gems using gold in game. Or get get gold using gems. I've only ever bought gems using gold through the exchange. I've never used gems to get gold through the exchange. But, obviously, every time I buy the DLCs, I buy the full package, as you can see. 3,000 gems right now. I bought the big pack of goodies. Oh yeah, and that's kind of large. Not absurd. It's not like World of Warcraft large, I don't think, but it's pretty big. I think if you don't include DLC areas, you can go from all the way up here in fact, this is not DLC either, so all of these areas. Is that DLC? Nope, that's not DLC either. All of these areas up to about there, I think. All the way down to the Ruins of Ore down here are free to play. Including Fields of Ruin, right? Yeah, Field of Ruin, Blazing. I think Thunderhead Peaks is DLC. It's kind of in the middle here, but that's because we had to fly to it. And the first DLC had us go over here, into the deep of the forests. Second DLC, wait for it, had us go way the fuck over here. We started in the Crystal Desert. We had access to the. We also had access to Thunderhead Peaks, Desert Highland, Desolation. You make that face, but wait for it because these were the add-ons after the fact, even farther to the south. Still a part of this DLC, technically speaking. They're part of the Living World season. But wait for it, because the next DLC had us go way the fuck down here. The island of Kantha, which is like China, Japan. To the point that there's buttons you can't see behind me. Hang on, let me move real quick. Do you see these buttons down here that look like a little, like, compass? They take you from Tyria, Crystal Desert, Kantha, the Heart of Maguma, the Horn of Maguma. Like, they literally are just to, like, move you around to the places because of how far some of them were from the base game. There's literally a Kantha button down at the bottom here that takes you all the way out to sea. And there wasn't really a teleport. Once you start the story, you sort of get landed in Seithong, for example. You end up in this village. So it wasn't really so much a teleport as a part of the story. You crash land there. That's how you get that point originally. Same with Crystal Desert. In the Crystal Desert, you sail to... I think you end up here, yeah. You end up here in the Sinking Ruins. And then you end up going through this little tiny town, and it teaches you how to use raptors, because it was the first DLC that had mounts, really, to it. It teaches you how to use the raptors, and then you come out into the Crystal Desert, and you actually start the DLC proper. And then Horn of Maguna, same thing. You end up being teleported up to here. And then you work your way through here. I think the teleport to Inner Nyos was in the Wizard's Tower, if I remember correctly. And then Lowland Shore was also a teleport. You ended up here at the Astral Ward camp. And then they use a boat to take you up to Janther Sintry. And I used another teleport to get to this Mist-burned Barrens. If you own a DLC, but don't want to actually start the story, so for example, to get to here, get to the Crystal... Oh, fuck, I'm under attack. Hang on. Who the hell?
Time to do some real damage.
Thank you, Liz. This mother trucker. Yeah, real quick. There we go. What was I saying before I got brutally attacked? Oh yeah, if you have a friend or an ally who already has access to a fast travel point, so say I didn't start this DLC, I didn't start the Path of Fire DLC, but my friend already has, if he's here, I can use a friend teleport to just teleport straight to him and unlock the waypoint without doing the actual story. So you can just kind of skip it. As long as you own the DLC. If you don't, obviously, and you try to use a friend to teleport, it'll be like, hey, you don't own this, so no. But it does mean there's people who will ferry you. Like, if you don't want to actually do a freaking, like, start a quest line just to get to a certain place, you can just ask somebody to be like, hey, does anybody have, you know, a waypoint in the Desolation? They'll be like, sure! I'll teleport to it. And then you use a friend to teleport to them. Download the fucking rude. Timothy, when you gonna play? Come on. Come on in. It's a free game. Chop chop. Gotta train the Mersat stuff, which unfortunately means I gotta actually go do quests. But my Warclaw mount isn't upgraded yet. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Oh, only 500k experience? That's not very much, actually. I just forget that the first level of things is pretty quick.
I can't see.
I wonder if there's a... I think there's portals. Must shoot robots and bugment. Freaking hell diving? What the hell? This freaking dude.
Bloodstone.
Hell diving rather than downloading Guild Wars 2. Just kidding. So I just realized I had 2 more reward paths. Passes? Passeroonies. I mean, I can actually open the grand chest multiple times. I think it does. Oh, I don't count as this lane? Wait, what lane is this? Wraith's Pass. What is Wraith's Pass? Which lane is that? What do you mean? Laboratory, which... Grand chest at the lane... Where the frick is Wraith's Pass? The Mist Burn Barrens, yes. The Grand Anathema. Oh, it's the middle. Okay. Where the fuck do we go now? First I was floating through the atmosphere. Now I'm looking up at rock bottom, bottom.
Time to do some real damage.
My computer being so weird. Unplug my hands for a bit. And where the fuck do we go now? First I was floating in the atmosphere, but now I'm... Grand Anathema. Oh, it's over here. That's in here somewhere, apparently. Might not be open on this map. Yeah, I imagine it's supposed to be here.
Worry not, Katla. I will keep a vigilant eye on our surroundings while you work.
I think this lane has properly started, that's why. Oh yeah, and the dragon can't quite fly. The sky scale.
Time to do some real damage.
There is no legitimate, like, flying mount in this game. Which is why you'll see me constantly landing.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am. Oh yeah, and some mastery points you can find just like that. They're just like in a place.
Let's a mirror.
Escort duty. Oh, I should be out there crushing titans.
Where's the... How the fuck?
Time to do some healing. I feel good.
These are works of art or of magic myself. They can make such beautiful things when they wanted to. Wasn't enough for them, seems like.
Oh, this is how I got the participation
Well,
earlier.
It'll do for us.
There was this event, I think. Means I missed a boss fight, but...
Replenishing.
Lethal combination. I like it.
I owe you a bottle of honey.
All shiny.
Might do a quick sketch of them first, even if they can't tell us about the Mistbud. There's still good stuff.
Yeah, see, I'm at maximum stacks now for it. Oh, and then it's the bows. That's how I got the other participation reward. Shit! It's looping, and I missed the previous one. Frickin' son of a bitch. Of course I missed the previous one. I guess we'll craft some bows. How about that? I fucking cry. I need the experience to level up the Mersat mirror thing. Bring wood. Crafting a bow. Kind of playing like a Simon Says or a... Yeah, Simon Says. It's not really Simon Says. This one's just press the button in time at the bottom there. Oh, I didn't realize the bee can be a companion? What the frick? That's fucking cool.
Oh, another thing. I heard you were looking for old Mersat writings. There might be some fragments around camp.
Contributed 2, that's good enough for government work. Enough for government work.
Time to do some real damage.
That'll do it. Let's get underway.
Now I shall break you.
Here is powerful. There is something large nearby. Something dangerous.
Then we need to extirpate it first so it doesn't interfere with the survey. Which direction from here?
To find our target, we must track the Mistburn. The Journey can have strong noses and have become adept at this.
You heard her. Time to saddle up, everyone.
Ooh, got some more Ursa.
But don't let up.
This'll be fun. Replenishing. Impressive how
Here's a go. Champion War Claw's going nowhere, brother.
Set them up.
That was impressive.
Oh, it has boon corruption? Of course it does. And condition escalation? If I just have no boons and it never catches me, it doesn't matter.
Your trial's over. We will need smaller and less aggressive creatures for our research. There may be some ahead.
Then let's get moving.
I am definitely.
Respectable researcher. Was that it? Grand chest is here? Yoink. Yoinky sploinky.
Time to do some real damage. Mine.
Bunch of karma
All mine.
and a bunch of random ass loot. Blah. Can't teleport when in combat. Fuck you. Now I can teleport. Is this the merchant that sells...
I'm no expert in the Mersat art of shadow.
Nope.
But I do know enough to
He'll buy all
recognize
my
the
trash,
magic
though.
in these mirrors.
Always a pleasure.
I was just looking into it, and I'm cold. Everything's a little darker. What do you think it's for?
I believe it's tapping into a sliver of reality between shadow and the tangible world that surrounds us. They melded that magic to the surface of this mirror, turning it into a gateway between other access points.
Found all the White Mantle journals in... And Mistburn Barrens. Aw, shit. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I said anything about this either. Orange, but there's Evo's rewards beyond the other things. At 8,000 points, for example. If I get to 9,000, then I can choose a helmet skin, as well as I get 2 gold, 2 laurels, and a permanent plus 1% karma boost on my account. Just for reaching that achievement amount. You can see which ones will also give mastery points, too. If there's an available mastery point somewhere, so like... I did some blue masteries, I know where to go. Tell me what to do. It's freaking nice. So the problem is, I can't do the north end, right? Because it kills me? Is that what I'm to understand here? So, additional rewards after completing events in the Mistburn Barrens. Cool. Improvements to survey methods increase reward yield from grand chests when completing field survey event chains. So, this is traversal, loot, get the beehive. Train this mastery to gain additional effects from empowered beehives. Your Warclaw gains a speed boost. Your mounts gain a brief bond of vigor effect. Boons when interacting with beehives. If you have energy efficiency. Mastery train. The boon durations are increased. Ooh. So, loot increase, cool. Loot increase, cool. This seems like it's more helpful, and this seems pretty cool. Like, the ending one and the first one seem to be the coolest. Whereas the middle two are kind of... eh. I haven't done the loot increases for the Janther Wilds yet either. I was like, I'm gonna go work on my Warclaw again. But now it wants me to frickin' do the Mersat Shadowcraft. I wonder if it'd be quicker if I just run another character through this DLC than through the expansion. I might do that. What other character is near this? Oh yeah, with Janther Wilds, they added a player home, by the way. A fully customizable player home that all of your characters hang out in. You can actually see all my characters chilling out. Kinda cool. This would be another human dialogue there, and I don't know if I want to do human dialogue. So let's go... Maybe my char would be a good idea? My engineer. What was my engineer doing? Oh, my engineer was doing this DLC? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna skip that for now. We'll come back to you. This DLC is cool as a char because it's all char oriented and like the dialogue is different if you're actually playing as a char for that DLC. Which is pretty cool. But what we want to do is we want to start Janther Wilds, if you don't mind. Begin story. Oh yeah, and once you've bought the DLC, it's easy to start the DLCs, because you can literally just go to the story and be like, I want to start right here. And it'll be like, okay. Technically, I can go, I want to start right here at this chapter, or this chapter, or this chapter. And it'll just skip you ahead to a chapter. Fucking cool. If you need a character, another character that you want to do a chapter with, you can just freaking go do it. Oh, we're gonna go to the Char home. Hell yeah. Primary city of the Char. Let's fucking go. Let's start it. Still vibing. I appreciate it. I still got you up too. Here, let me go. Let me go. Find which of these tabs you are. Hang on. Not that one. Not that one. There you are. Hang on. Let me mute this real quick. Yo, wait, did I not customize my raptor on this?
They look mean.
No, this cannot stand.
How come I can't be a farmer like you, Mother?
You may be, my boy.
This cannot stand. Let's use Dreadnought. There we go. Now we got Big Chungo.
Father's very proud of you. But
Big
you have work to do.
Chungo.
You'll see him again soon. I promise.
And it's a monster. It's a monster. And it's a monster. Wait, is she actually up at the top of the Imperator Court? I forget where Crishia's place is. Oh, it's over here. Never mind. It's pointing it out to me. Krisha!
The Imperator is expecting you.
Commander, apologies for the formality.
Good to see you faring so well, Krisha. How are you in Ritlock?
Ritlock's in Grothmar, helping keep tensions down. Good, though. Happy to be out of the office. I'm up to my horns in diplomacy. Truthfully, I'd rather be on a recon assignment, claws caked in something rotten.
You're better suited for this work than anyone else in the Legions.
Nobody wants the job. I'm just the unlucky grunt who complained the least when offered it. But I'm keeping another civil war at bay. Which is why I called on you. We weren't the only ones to clean house in the wake of Cantha. Caught wind of the Tyrian Alliance yet?
Outside of your letter, it's news to me.
Thought so. We're trying our hand at unification, or something like it. Not just the Char, everyone. The demon attacks really put a damper on our post-Dragon cycle relaxation. Thankfully, none of us are good at relaxing. Now, if only we could figure out this whole Con-Ur thing.
You'd be great at it.
I don't know about that. But better me or Ephraim than someone like Bangar. But enough talk. That seat will remain vacant. As for now, consider this your invitation on behalf of the Char. Queen Jenna called us to action rather suddenly. I expect something interesting is brewing.
Oh, shit, I gotta go feed my dog.
She asked me to give this to you.
To the esteemed Pact Commander, it is with the highest respect that the founding committee of the Tyrian Alliance would like to invite you to join our organization of trust and dignity. Go for a brighter tomorrow after the passing of Su-Wan marked a new era for Tyria, but something pushed back on the hope when a series of demonic attacks left our people and our homes in peril. Although these attacks have recently waned, their source has not yet been discovered. Until it has, we are vulnerable. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay.
Last night?
I gotta go feed my dog. Oh, hey, and the day just reset in-game. I'm gonna go feed my doggo. I will be right back here, buddy.
The way she fights, I'll buy her a beer.
Be right back.
Flame Legion's still fighting. The line's moving back. Slowly.
We have to snuff them out once and for all and stomp on the ashes. Why aren't
I saw you.
beats? You know what they from?
Hello? Are we alive? Attend the meeting in Lion's Arch. Do I not have a fucking fast travel closer to there? What the frick? Ah.
All's well.
Well, I'm just gonna drag on a little bit.
Politics.
Hold it. Name?
Commander, over here.
That you are.
Didn't recognize the face at first. Fought alongside you during Scarlet's attack. Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job.
All the big names in here? Yeah. No shit. I'm pretty sure the Queen is in here. As well as representatives from every major nation. I'm fairly certain.
Malice, my niece, could form a new war band.
No less cramped than any of Ash's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
And nerve-wracking.
Everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
Don't make me regret my decision.
You're modest.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
Mingle with people. I don't gotta mingle with nobody. I already had that achievement, thanks.
I, Countess Anise, liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta, call all representatives of the Tyrian Alliance to council. Please, to your places.
We got Cathan the Firstborn. Commodore, okay.
We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied.
Empress,
But with that aside,
Chancellor,
the founding members have come
RT.
prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of
That's
why
from Crystal
we're here. As
Desert.
our mutually elected
When
emissary,
the Tengu are here?
Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
What qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyria has endured since the retaking of Claw Island. We approve.
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Sure, have at it.
My queen.
Skip
Thank you
ahead.
all for your remarks.
Hooray for the skip
We
button.
gather
Thank
on
you, game.
mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Elona and Cantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyria has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of. However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground. One attacked the grove.
2, just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus? And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information?
Tone.
I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the Queen has spoken.
These cutscenes have like no volume for some reason.
Enough!
Is Garin...
I see the triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin.
I apologize for my friend's theatrics.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen, if you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah. Should have known you had a leg in this race.
I'll try talking to them. Ready as they'll ever be. Get to the point.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma and lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
The Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the Mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Su Wan passed, Tyria's essence bled into the veil beyond, the Mists. You are... we are no longer shielded by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment. And likely more, we glow brighter than we did before. Tyria is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyria. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
I will answer all of your questions. But this is not the right venue.
I'm inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
Commander, with us. We'd like to continue the conversation.
So you've met before?
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the Forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled, or contained. But my words should cause fear. Tyria is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger. But I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptus. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still. Heal. Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthier.
Janthier. A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The Lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyria. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize Moon Camp. It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the human city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
Okay.
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, think I'm going with the commander to Janthier. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An Imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
Okay. Got a Janther. That took a little while, but... Oh god, I've never been to Divinity's Reach. Son of a bitch. Thank god this game gives you teleports at the front of every single major hub city. So you can play with your friends of other races even if you just started playing the game. Is the idea.
I need supplies.
Teleport to your friend's city. Or vice versa. How am I geared? The answer to that question is not well. All the boosted shit.
See you.
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you too. Though, between friends, their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very
You got some
comfortable.
food, Orange Man? Hell to the yeah.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Hard to say without
I
full
swapped
tactical
characters.
insight. Glad Malice is joining me. Crossing
Playing
into
my char.
uncharted lands and securing contact with Coden
For a
wasn't
moment.
my first guess.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan.
Don't know if you were here when I swapped that, but I also started the
Before you depart,
DLC on this character.
do we prefer Wayfinder or...
If you own a DLC, you can just start a DLC, and you can kind of start in the middle of a DLC too,
You
which is
calling me
interesting.
anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose.
Which is so that if you need to get a character to a specific map, you can just be like, well, just fucking start me there. Hello? And I use the fucking portal? Anise? Wait, it's this one. Duh. Giant cat? Yeah, so the Char are like... feline... engineer creature. Like, they have different legions, so like I'm Iron Legion, which is actually what the flag that my character is wearing right now.
Wayfinder,
The legion that has like
the guest
tanks and
of
shit.
honor.
And
Welcome
yes,
to
there are
Moon.
tanks in this game.
Vanak, if you don't remember. Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
You call this a camp? More like a resort.
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance. Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs. More publicly, that is. Got a few things to atone for.
Commander,
If you've never seen the
Venok was
races,
just
there's
giving us the lay
Char,
of the land. Dangerous
there's
place, Janthier.
Sylvari,
Eager to scope
who are
it
like
out.
plant people.
I am as well. There's something about the atmosphere here that wilts my
There's
senses.
humans.
Surprised to see you here.
There's Norn, who are just massive
On
humans.
Dagonet's order,
Just very
he
tall.
didn't go into much detail about the Pale Tree's status.
And there's little tiny guys
And
called
perhaps
Asura.
it's not my place to say,
Little smart dudes.
but her recovery has been slower than
dudettes.
we expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before.
They're like little animal peoples.
We search
They got
for
big
a
floppy
remedy.
ears.
The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic.
They're all
at that.
about science.
I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these.
You can't be a dragon? Well, funny you
Xanthir
should
is
say
a
that.
nasty place to get lost.
You can't, but
before you touch ground, Frode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder.
during anniversary you can
urgent enough
unlock
to
this
Right.
head item,
I'll track him down.
which effectively will make you a dragon. You have to wait till the anniversary event, but and it's just a headgear. It just overrides your headgear.
Always on your feet, like a true soldier.
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
There's obviously more going on if it pulled the Warden from his outpost in the sky.
You know us well. It's true. The Lowland Coden will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthier and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow. You're missing Wizard? Not a lot, besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
You want me to find her?
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone. The Ward is here to support in whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more.
But yeah, the updates they made to how daily like missions and stuff
Between us,
works.
Wayfinder, all
The rewards for
conversation
them.
about her turns
So
Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep
They
my
added the
guard
Wizard's
up.
Vault, which is like you do the things and you get the astral
For what it's
acclaim.
worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him.
You can then just buy
She's
whatever you
also
want
Waiting
from the
Sorrow's
astral acclaim store.
closest friend, so
The only way to get astral acclaim
there's
is by
bias.
playing the game.
But that's all I've got. So I'll leave
Better
you to
yet,
it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in
things
search
that you
of the
missed
Coden
out on
soon as well.
are in the legacy
They've been known
rewards.
to homestead along the delta and the coast.
You can just go to the season you
They'll
want
build for
and
100
grab
or
shit,
so years,
grab shit
then
from the
move.
season you want.
Unsure of their exact
So if you like these
position,
skins
but
right
I
here, these
imagine
weapon
we're
skins,
close. We portaled
you
Moon
just
Camp here to avoid scaring
go
the locals.
buy them
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay.
using the
Good
currency
call.
from just completing dailies.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm.
That's cool. Yeah.
Good luck.
So you can
I'll
get,
be
what
here
is
to
it,
guide you as I
50,
can.
60,
Ward's
70
busy with the
acclaim per day just by that.
It's going
Then
to be a
weeklies are
long
worth 50
process.
per weekly that you do. Plus, if you complete 6 weeklies, you get an extra 450 astral acclaim. And that skin that I showed you, which is a legacy reward, so they're a little more expensive, they're only 180. And it's a selection box, so you don't randomly get one of these. You buy the selection box, and then you can just pick the skin you want. If you wanted that cool, you want that mace, just go fucking grab it. Some of the skins are pretty dope. They've got skins for the mounts and stuff, too. The Lunar Astrolabe set is actually pretty dope. Things that say sold out are because I've already bought them. They're not actually sold out. But, like, I missed out on like most of last season, so like if I wanted to go get this throne, I just gotta go get 600 acclaim. It was probably 500 acclaim when it was the correct season. I think it's a 20% increase or something like that. 'Cause I think the roller beetle skin will be 1200 if it's a legacy reward. Yeah, it'll be 1200. A 20% increase if you buy it from an old season, but like it's not bad. Throne fit for an emperor. I think I already have another throne. Hang on. Let me. Whoops, that's my miniaturized potion. So fun fact, there's some potions that have like permanent effects, so if I wanted to be like a tiny cat.
Insights from Frode, Commander?
I can play like this.
He and I caught
You can
up
actually
and
just
talked
play
about
like
the
this.
Coden. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close. Astral Ward research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic. Oh, we'll want to
Play
keep that in
miniaturized
mind.
if I wanted to.
Sounds like we've plenty to strive for then. We should get moving. I don't know this region.
I'd recommend taking it slow. When we call Janthier
I don't think
treacherous,
so.
we mean it.
I'm not sure. You can also play big if you go and unlock these potions. But I do have another throne. I have, let's see, what do I have? I have the Victory Rock to stand on. I have a vacation lounging chair. I can lounge. I have the Dragon Throne. I have the Dove Lover's Bench, which is a 2-person seater. 2 people can sit at it and feed the doves, which is pretty funny. Simple stool. A personal gyrocopter, which actually moves. Kind of funny. You use this, you can kind of like hover around like a dummy. I have the cat tree chair, which just has a bunch of cats all over it. And I have the Council of Commentators, which is again a three player seating. And there's so many chairs, man. Look at all these chair options. Like, god damn. You could sit on a frickin' sword. There's a ramen place. You want to go to a Kanfin restaurant? The Darkwing throne looks fucking cool. A bunch of kites you can fly around. Potions. There's an instrument. I used to have an add-on that would let me play music on these instruments. Some of these tonics are infinite and let you actually fight as them. So like if I wanted to, for example, and I use this Coden one, I can actually fight while I'm a Coden. I could play as if I was this the entire time if I wanted to. Kind of. You can't mount if you're transformed. Kinda sucks.
How big is Janthier?
Huge. Practically in Kryta still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There is even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be then.
Ramen sounds good right
That's
now.
a
I mean, it kind of
cryptosax.
does.
You recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks. Eparch's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to.
Mullet
Not
faced by
especially
Apache.
inspiring, though.
The remix, baby.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Oh, former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home. Some
I forgot to mention one of the other things about this game. When you unlock a die, you just have it unlocked for forever.
The Isles are another story.
And you can use it
I
on
recommend
anything you want,
read
whenever you
about
want, for free.
A lot of blood has been spilled here.
If I just wanted to recolor my stuff, I could just be like, I want that to be that color, and that to be that color, and that to be that color, and that color, and that color. As you can see, these changes will cost 0 transmutation charges. You can just recolor everything that you have. Now, transmutation charges you earn by just playing the game as well, or you can buy them. Don't buy them. But they're what let you change the skin of an equipment piece, and it will cost you 1 charge to actually do that. I recommend saving your transmutation charges until you, like, get the level 80 gear that you actually want.
To hide from the rest of Tyria.
Then pick the skins that you
That's
want
why
on
the
things.
Mersat built
Because by then you probably won't be
Alanisos
changing
here.
gear as often.
Though,
At the beginning of the
that
game,
place
though,
is
just
all
dye your
ruins and
clothes.
storms now.
Just dye
Hard to
them.
get close.
Or buy an outfit if you wanted to spend
Alanisos?
money in game for some
What's
reason.
that?
You could buy an outfit and get like
Former Mersat city, fixed in the middle of the Isles.
all sorts of
and
different
abandoned
full
for a
suits.
long time. Don't think I'd want to
They're
go
just
anywhere.
complete overrides.
My bond told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt.
Look, your eyes are to the point of seeing. Okie dokie. No worries. Enjoy thine lurk.
That's a Valraven Talon. Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. When few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
We're gonna get some sleep, to be honest. We want to look at it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
It's so quiet.
Reminds me of Drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation.
Gotta go
I wonder
zoomies.
how much of this is edible.
I'll let someone else sample the local cuisine. Now, where to first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
We should follow that stream. See where it leads.
Janthiri flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
Down all my turrets.
What were those things?
Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinak showed us.
may be dangerous, but this place... it's stunning.
Beautiful. And deadly. Wonder where the current takes us.
Goodness, look at you. This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Kaith.
More fine engineering.
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out.
Together, everyone!
What has them so riled up?
More fine engineering.
Did that hurt?
Attacking on sites so close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
Bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
Without
Claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
Footprints and more claw marks. Chase them away from camp.
Blood. We better hurry.
Anyone! Help us!
Come on.
An aggressive Warclaw.
Wayfinder!
Anger rising. Turret here.
Surrounded. Quickly. We're here to calm, not to kill. Maintain eye contact and be firm. The rest of you follow as we guide. The creature is vulnerable. Again, we don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Outlander, use this salve. Breathe.
Who are you?
Curious garbs you wear. Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts. Which of you is the leader?
Commander?
Me.
Well met, warrior of the Citadel. I'd like to get to know you. I'm sure the Claw would too.
Warrior of the Citadel.
The sun is
Knows what a
fading.
char is.
Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you.
We'll follow. But who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety. But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time.
Turret here.
As I told you, Outlander, the salve.
Hey yo, thank you for the follow. You're having a wonderful day.
Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax. Use the salve.
We're your friends.
Good, good.
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
It could be. Let it release that energy. Okay, the salve.
Haven't seen this yet.
Welcome.
It's the Coden's land. ArenaNet presents Guild Wars 2, Panther Wilds.
And so close to camp. I was expecting a little more of a hike.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands, and for good reason. Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however, and we're nearing the pen.
Hello? Yo, how long can this rope go? Kate is
Here,
stuck over there too, that's hilarious.
Use this to calm the beast.
What is it?
Food.
Die.
Wait for it to get to its place.
Animals, especially
Warclaw mastery unlocked. Well, I mean, that's not
only
entirely true. I
know
already had that
life
unlocked,
of
but thanks.
hunting, fighting for their food. A kind interaction and a gift is sometimes all it needs to learn trust.
You return with more than another journeykin, Spearmaster.
More creatures lost in the wild.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard of, huh?
Call me Stoic Alder.
We found them in the forest, defending themselves against this one.
I'm glad you intervened before any lives were lost. Come, we should speak.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyria capable. Clearly, we've plenty to discuss. Come. The village welcomes you.
I'll tend to our friend.
Did I finish another daily? I did.
Thankfully, you've stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir.
Doggy! Pet the doggy! Doggy has been pet. No animation, but I pet the dog. I promise.
Seems we have visitors. Rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyria has allied. Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyria needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats? Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them cryptas.
Ah, mist portals. It's of the flesh stalkers that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they proved fatal ones. Lives lost on your front as well, Jen.
I'm afraid so. And allying proved the viable solution, finally.
Fear can be a supreme unifier, or divider, depending on how it is channeled.
True.
So, this is why you come to my hearth, with eyes carrying intention. A bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need time to ponder its implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
Okay, I might be taking a break here. Hang on, let me go check with everybody else real quick. I'll check with my roommates. Burbeck. Oopa doopa. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. It's almost here. So, we're gonna call it here for fun now for today. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're playing some D&D. And then maybe if Orange is alright with it, we'll be, strembombling a little bit of, Guild Wars 2 as well. We'll see. We'll see. If nobody else is doing anything after, D&D as well, because who knows what I might get fucking dragged into by the roommates. But assuming they don't, then hopefully play some Guild Wars 2 with Orange and possibly other people maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So, thanks so much everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. If I don't see you tomorrow, I hope to see you again. Bye, stream.